What's going on, everybody? This is David Mitchell here, and welcome back to Fan the Train, episode 124.
And Valley Food. Oh, gee.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, bud. I had to mute myself before I wouldn't interrupt. Genesis, how the week been? Like, how your week been? Like the weekend?
Yeah. Can I say hi to Brightline?
Oh.
While I'm playing the Warp Gun.
Oh, Velcro.
Yeah. Well, someone killed me. That's
pretty well. Nice. Well, I went to church on Saturday. That was the second time I went to church after 48 years later.
Tell me about it. But reason why I'm going up, because it's something I'm going to talk about today, because we're going to have to start fighting for this, even though they're given a 10-year period before it happens. We're going to need to start nipping it in the bud before it begins. You know what I'm saying?
Really, Dave? Sorry.
And
yeah, I know what you're saying. So, yeah. About the Peninsula Photo Road that you guys have over there, what's the details? What's the scoop?
All right. I found it out from my cousin / uncle who worked for CXX. Norfolk's are in CXX at a little rail yard right there in downtown Trenton on the peninsula where they drop off cars from the auto racks. It also is that because they drop off cars there to get exported to Europe and Asia, because that's where all the cars that are built here in South Carolina get dropped off and exported at. What they're trying to do is they're trying to move everything into the paper mill. Because the paper mill being teared down because it's been shut down and it's right along the riverfront and it's big enough to where they could build a deep sea port. So they're using this as an excuse to get the trains off the peninsula.
Oh, Jesus.
You know? And my thing is that we know the actual reason why they're trying to get trains off the peninsula.
Really, David?
One reason why would be because back in 2019, they talked about building a commuter rail line from downtown Toronto to downtown Somerville. And guess what? It right there, smacked right there in downtown Charleston, that would help, with commuter rail. Guess what? Train tracks. Right there where the port is. So, my thing is that the company, they started freaking out about it because they realized it. So now, with the paper mill shut down, they're telling the guys, say, hey, y'all can move the shipping port down inland right near the river, like down the river. And also, they're trying to get the cruise ship terminal that in downtown Toronto to move right where the old paper mill is. And my thing is, this is a red flag. It's a red flag in my book because what I heard from my uncle, cousin, is that he said it's going to be a 10-year period. Starting from this year all the way up until 2034 to 2035. And what's going on is that they're going to try to force everything that is not, apartment and condo related inland. I don't agree with that because what they're going to put right over where the old shipping port is once they get everything moved out is effing condos. They are going to literally try to put condos.
Wait. Whoa. What type of fuckery is this?
Am I right?
And this isn't what? Wait, they're putting condos? Bruh, that is that does not slide. Why don't they just move those condos somewhere else, like in the paper mills or something?
Here's the kicker. Reason why they want to put condo there is because, one, if they build the condo there, it's going to make the excuse to bring all the NIMBYs in and to keep the train tracks up out of service, plus also to rip them up saying, oh, if y'all want a commuter rail, you can't build it now. There are no tracks in downtown. Do you get what I'm saying? Dirty, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at Google Maps right now, aren't you? Like, that no one have started talking about it yet. What type of fuckery?
This is what I call big American fuckery.
Oh, I know. I know. What is going on is that they have not started talking about it online yet, but what is going on is that they're planning to move to ship import and all that to where the paper mill is. Because they realize, and the dirty part, and I'm going to bring it up, is that they realize if they can move their carport and an intermodal facility to the old paper mill, they can get trains up to Peninsula. We know what they're trying to do. We're not stupid, And the thing is, we're going to have to start fighting for it. And I mean fighting. Because my thing is that we need to start investing in commuter rail. Like, the area where that port is that they can do a commuter rail line. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take rocket science. And here, Dane, when I was talking about the commuter rail line that got shut down, or not shut down, but got shot down to the ground before it even had a chance to begin, is that the project was both to connect downtown Charlton to downtown Somerville and have a connection with the Amtrak station right there in North Charleston. It would have connected Trident Tech with everything. And it would have been phenomenal because of how it would have been set up, The problem...
Maps. I'm in South Carolina. Okay. Oh, brother. What type of... things like this piece, man.
Yeah, like...
It ticks me off every...
You zoomed into downtown Trenton right where the train tracks are, didn't you?
No, I'm looking for Charleston right now.
All right.
Oh, found it.
Zoom in and look at where the tracks are right there in downtown Charleston. You'll know when you see them. But downtown Charleston, the downtown city area is on a peninsula. And
okay, I can see that.
And the thing is that if you look at where the train tracks are on the peninsula, they're in a good spot for commuter rail, Like,
I see what you mean.
Like, you see right where... I'm actually watching your live stream too, like... You see where the port is? Right there?
I see the port here. I think this is the port.
That's a smaller port. Like, we got 3 ports in Charleston, but the one where they export cars from. Like, they export cars and stuff on right there, And there are train tracks right there. The kicker is that the line that are right there would have been very good for commuter rail service,
Okay, let's see here. There's one port here. This is the bigger port, and this one's the smaller port. Which port are you referring to?
Both of them, like...
The big...
Both of them have train tracks to them.
I can see the train tracks from here too.
And kicker is that the smaller port is the cruise ship terminal. And they're right. Like, you see the location where it is?
Yeah, I know where it is. Look at it. They still have train tracks in that terminal as well.
I know. And the kicker is that this area would be perfect. Like, this area would have been perfect for commuter rail, you know?
Crazy.
Because
and these tracks are in the middle of a parking lot.
oh, the train tracks were there before the parking lot, not for sure.
Yeah.
But the tracks are still used. They're not abandoned, that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that the car corporate and the people who don't want commuter rail coming to Charleston seen that. They realized that we got a problem here that we need to stop before we get screwed. So they're right now trying to convince the crew chip and Norfolk Southern to move everything to the paper mill, right along 526. A little inland, With the paper mill, it permanently closed and they're tearing that down as we speak. You know what I mean?
Bro, wait, is the paper mill a little bit bigger than the, I mean,
yes.
They should actually move the condos to the paper mill, to the site of the paper mill. Instead of building it here, it doesn't make any sense.
You want to know the real reason why they want to do that? It's because and here's the dirty thing, because they'll be knocking two birds out with a stone. Killing a chance for commuter rail, and also making money off of riverfront property, because of where it's set at, because of right there at the mouth of the river coming in from the ocean. But
here's the question. Why don't the real estate developers can partner with rail corporations to have a mixed-use development?
Well,
and we can actually have both. We can have a condo and a train station nearby.
Well, I could give you the real reality check for that. The car dealerships. Like, type in car dealership and you will see a whole bunch of car dealerships popped up in North Charleston and Goose Creek. Hell, they got them big dealerships up there right in Goose Creek, and I mean big ones. Do you know?
It's obvious.
Like,
it's obvious. I mean, it's way too obvious right now.
Mm-hmm. And to think about it, they're the one that are lobbying to get the trains off the peninsula, because they know if these tracks are still in when people want commuter rail, it over them, They know this.
Listen, I want to see if there's a dealership named the Big American Fuckery. Bro, if that dealership exists, we might need to make a meme out of that.
Oh, hopefully. But let me be honest. My thing is that we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop commuter rail from coming to Charleston, because the area where the tracks stopped in are right in the historic district. Where all the tourists are. Like, the area where the train tracks stop at is right in the tourist area. You know what I mean?
Nearby the tourist area. Near the tourist area.
Yeah, where the historic part of Charleston is. Like, where all the people want to go.
I don't think that's a good idea, building a condo and getting rid of the tracks there.
It's not. The reality is, and I'm going to bring it up. The reality is, the reason why they want to get rid of the tracks is for people in cars. And you remember when I talked about the BRT? See?
Don't get me into the BRT, because my blood is boiled right now.
Connect the dot, Brightline. Connect the dot. Connect the dots. Did think about it. Realize it.
At this point, I know.
It's fucking obvious. It's obvious at this point. And here, Dane, the BRT, it's going to be a boondoggle. Because the only area going to have a right-of-way on is River Avenue. And when that, and they're not even going to go to downtown Somerville like they promised, you know? That's the real kicker. It's not even going to go to downtown Somerville. Instead, it's going to stop in the, fairgrounds. You remember when I talked about that? The Latson Fairgrounds?
I love the Finland.
Later live stream.
And,
That's way back.
I know.
I remember it was in March or February.
It was March. It was March.
Okay, it was March.
And here, Jane, they're using the BRT and the excuse saying, "Oh, we're already building a transit system to connect downtown Charlton to downtown Somerville to stop commuter rail from happening." I'm not an idiot, I'm not a freaking idiot like they think like they think we're freaking idiots, because they think the transit community is a bunch of idiots and they think they can fool us,
Gosh. Okay, who's against? What are these condos are about? I mean, about these condos, who's gonna live in these condos? Because no poor person is gonna live in those condos.
Rich boomers and old people, and NIMBYs.
I hate to say this, but the boomers are the most immature generation I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, I know, and here, Dane, they did generate in a doom, like they say, oh, at the iPad kid. Here's the kicker. They get pissed off at that, saying, why do you put your kids on iPad every day when they put their kids in front of the TV every day? It's the same damn thing, Am I right?
That's crazy, man.
And it's same with the Gen Xer. Like, the Gen Xer get pissed off when they see kids playing on iPad and phone. But here's the kicker. And I'm going to bring up. Here's the kicker. They did that with their kid, but on the TV. Am I right? Like.
Well, I mean, in the 90s, computers were a thing as well.
I know. They also put kids on computers when they didn't want to be messed with,
Really, David?
Like,
Jeez.
I can vouch for that. And here, team, they said the iPad kids are going to be problematic. No, they ain't. They said that about the millennial when they started going on the computer. New flat, they never did. Am I right?
This about Gen Z as well.
Oh, I know. The problem is that they are just so self-entitled, thinking they're the best generation. They're the reason why the unknown generation that fought during the First World War and World War II hated the boomer. They thought they were stuck up, spoiled little brats. Which they was.
Look, hey, David, here's the funny thing. The older generation gets to bash on the newer generation. It's a vicious cycle.
I know, but here, kicker, I'm bashing on the older generation, not the newer generation.
That is crazy, man.
I will never bash the newer generation. It's the younger generation I will bash because of how ignorant they are.
Really, David?
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But my thing is, right now, we got to fight to keep rail on the peninsula, because if commuter rail is going to happen, we have to have tracks already there,
Uh-huh.
And we're going to have to fight for this, because what they're going to try to put in its place is effing condos. Like, Jesus, there are already too many effing condos in downtown Toronto. And then I think that was the reason why they're going with the BRT, and the BRT are probably going to take 10 years to complete. And when everybody realized that they should have went with the commuter rail, it will be too late.
Man, listen, about the condo thing, has everyone in the area knows about this? Because there's some people who don't know about this.
I just found out about it about 2 weeks ago, but from my cousin, uncle.
And okay, no one else.
I'm spreading the word as much as possible because
my goodness.
Because you got to spread the word. Because one, if we don't, they're going to keep on doing.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God! Bell collided with another plane and roared thunder.
David, you gotta make fun of me. I was just learning.
I'm sorry, Genesis.
David, I'm learning. I'm feeling I'm in speeding.
Whoa, do they have an aquarium near the port?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I collided with an idiot, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Let me
repose
myself real quick.
Holy smacks.
It's my home city.
International African American Museum. My goodness.
Oh yeah. Where the aquarium is right by the train tracks.
Damn it.
That's how I know. And here's the thing, where the train tracks stop at the aquarium.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm going to bring up where the train tracks stop at the cruise ship terminal, that right by Meeting Street with a market. And it's historic. You even got a lot of the tourist areas right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we have Liberty Square.
Yep, the thing about it, those tracks are in prime location for a commuter rail line, you know?
Oh, that's true.
The thing about
Hey, if you're going to put a condo there, they're going to get rid of a lot of attractions in the city.
Well, it's not that the attraction that they're going to get rid of, it's the port.
Bro, listen, there's going to be a lot of backlash against the condos because against the plan of bringing condos to this section of the city.
Oh, I know. Because
I mean, just get those. I mean, just move it. Just take those condos and move it somewhere else.
But here, Jane, the only reason they want to put condo there is to stop commuter rail. That's the real reason they want to put condos there. They already put condos in the old right-of-way that would have, go to like where middle of the city where the Call to Charleston is. Like, they already... Well, you can repair your plane once you landed, by the way. Oh, never mind. But here, Jane, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. I leave my aircraft.
But here, my team. I'm going to bring it up. What I'm going to say is that they don't want the commuter rail line coming to Toronto. They don't. Like, back in the early 2000s, the original line that went to right where the bus terminal is, right where the old United States used to be, that track is gone. And they put, condos and apartments up in the old right-of-way to stop it from being rebuilt,
That's a good song.
And this is something. Here's the thing. Charleston is the oldest city in the United States. One of the oldest cities in the United States. And it was based on public transit as well.
Oh, yeah, I know. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. And it's saying is that the people who are in power right now, they don't care about making everything better for the people. They care about making as much money as they can before they get out.
Hey, That's lobbyism in typical fashion.
Come on.
That's lobbyism. You just defined lobbyism right there.
Play with me.
Oh yeah, and here, Jane, the BRT is a boondoggle already. Like, and there are people already putting up stickers saying "Save the Fairground," you know. And here, Jane, I'm actually going to make a Facebook post talking about this, and that video that I've been planning to talk about why the BRT are going to fail. I'm actually going to rename it of why they're doing the BRT and why they're trying to stop commuter rail coming to Charleston.
Really?
I'm going to.
I think the American Rail Club should actually involve in this effort. They should be heavily involved in this because number one, we're talking about bringing public transportation to America.
But we need a.
And South Carolina. Listen, South Carolina is one of those states that need public transportation.
Mm-hmm.
There's tracks inland in South Carolina, like in, let's say, Columbia, South Carolina.
Like, Columbia don't have a commuter rail line, but it need one. It's big enough, too, you know? A lot of cities here in Charleston could have commuter rail. Like, Motor City are big enough for it, and Motor City are big enough for S-bonds, you know?
Yeah.
Like here, Jane, what I've been talking about that could work for Charleston, and I've been promoting it in a lot of my live stream for the last 2 years, the S-bond commuter rail teams like you see in Texas, California, Germany, Europe. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
And Jane, into that, all we did needed, though, you know, like S-bond train sets, you know, like them DMU, Jane, like, they could fit more people in them than a bus.
Oh, yeah.
And the reality is, and what I'm going to be on it about, is that the airlines, they don't want to happen because here my thing I'm going to bring up, because if a train ticket end up being built in exactly downtown Charleston, get what that means. It might give Amtrak the excuse to build or like bring back the Carolina Special. You know what I mean?
I know Amtrak is definitely planning to bring some trains back. And the airlines are quivering right now.
I know, and here, funny, Jane, that like Amtrak did brought a train back from Milwaukee to Chicago. You heard about that?
No, I heard about that.
Yeah, I already posted about it on Facebook.
Sorry, David.
Holy smokes.
You looking it up right now, aren't you?
Fifth place, baby.
But
Holy smokes. Milwaukee just moved up.
Are you kidding me?
The Milwaukee Road.
Look, David, I'm fifth.
yep. But here, Jane, like, if we end up with a Dayton in downtown, like exactly downtown Trenton, that would give Amtrak the excuse to build like a passenger train line, or like Fort Norfolk Southern, to let them run train from downtown to Columbia and to, you know, like Spartanburg. Now, we won't be able to get the full line back because, one, the Saluda grade been rail banked now and been abandoned officially. You heard about that?
Wait, what?
You heard about the Saluda grade?
No, I haven't heard about that.
All right, the Saluda grade is the deepest mainline grade in North America. It was rail banked back in 2001, like 2001 when it was rail banked. What happened is that there have been groups over the years that have been trying to get the line rebuilt. Oh, Val, say some of that cake for me, please.
Really?
Yeah, say something for me. Come on.
I'm gonna concentrate my work on their shit show, man.
But what I would say is, Jen, is that the line officially became abandoned, even though the rail bank from 2001, it was officially abandoned a year ago. But the Carolina Special, you to go up that grade because do you know where Saluda grade is?
That's in South Carolina somewhere.
It was between the South Carolina and North Carolina border. It was going from Spartanburg all the way up to Asheville, North Carolina, up in the mountains. It was this. Sorry, you could speak.
I think they should actually bring that service back. I mean, servicing both Carolinas, North Carolina and South Carolina.
I know. It would mean there would be 3 routes that would connect North Carolina to South Carolina. Not 3, 4, actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It would have worked, you know?
Yeah. I know North Carolina and South Carolina are actually brothers and sisters.
Oh, I know. And here's the kicker. The entertainment that infuriate me to end no meat. Oh, well, after you came, can you go make the tea for me? It on.
Actually be involved in this because.
But here's the thing. It's that the airlines, they're also paying for it because they know any city that have a city center and a train station in the middle of it will give Amtrak opportunity. They're starting to realize it, and we got to start playing dirty.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Because
okay, about the Chicago to Milwaukee route, there is an Amtrak train that goes between Chicago to Milwaukee and back.
Mm-hmm.
That's in 1 hour and 22 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You know, kicker it, that probably faster than the airlines.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
God. Someone?
It probably faster.
Listen,
Sorry.
Yeah, the airline. The only thing the airline has to their advantage is the airplane because airplanes go faster.
I'll go chase
but the problem is that there might be some delay, but that doesn't mean that you can't go directly on the plane, just like on a train.
Yeah, because you got to factor in.
You got to check luggage. You got to go to a security checkpoint. You got to find your gate.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it has to depend heavily on the weather as well because
that too. And you know what? You know what the funny thing is that you got to factor. It takes 15 minutes getting above flying altitude and below flying altitude. So before they can even fly to their destination, they got to get up to flying altitude before they are able to fly to where they need to go. So that 15 minute getting up to altitude and that 15 minute getting down, that an extra 30 minutes factor in. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. But before they actually have to fly off somewhere, they have to taxi in the airport as well.
That another 15 minutes right there.
Oh, no.
That 15 minutes with both of them, so that over an hour right there. So if you factor everything in, it starts adding up real fast. That's training really faster than the airline when it comes to how close the cities are. Am I right?
And then but if you reach your destination, you really didn't reach your destination. You just got to the airport, which is near your destination.
Exactly.
I mean, you land, and then again you have to taxi again, and the pilot has to actually find an available slot to the airplane again.
And when you factor in, it takes 2 hours at the airport waiting for your flight, and it takes how long when you got off plane? How long did it took you to get from the plane to me?
An hour and a half, or 7 hours?
No, when you got off the plane at Charleston International Airport.
Oh. Would I get an hour and a half from Charlotte?
No, I know, but when you got off the plane.
Oh.
What?
Wait, I'm having a nimbly moment here.
Oh, because
what are you trying to say, Dave?
I'm right, it took you about 10 minutes from off-boarding to get off-boarding into the
Oh
airport.
boy,
So it took me around 10 to 15 minutes there. So
yeah.
you add the total time
Okay.
waiting on the plane and getting off the plane and all that about 3 hours,
Oh my
you
God.
know?
It. Sorry, David.
Am I right?
Yes. I'm
And
listening.
don't forget deplaning as well, because that takes a long time to deplane.
Oh, that too.
We're talking about, David. So you're trying to say like the airport ish? It takes me like an hour from North Carolina to Charleston.
No, like when you got off the plane at the Charleston International Airport.
Oh, it's like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, though, I was right.
Yes. We'll have to wait for the guards. Remember, we're in the
And then on arrivals, you have to check where and then, I mean, the TSA has to check where you've been. Just
That
like
too.
In departure.
That did prove that
And
that trains are faster than airplane when you come to the factors, you know?
Oh my God.
yeah, and then after that, you have to get out and get a rental car or something like that. But first, you gotta get onto a bus to get to your rental station, the car, to get to your final destination.
I will say this,
But there
and
are lots of
I will say that I always say this, is that the train go from city to city. Airplane, they go outskirts of the city, you know? But here, kicker about, there is a kicker with Charleston, South Carolina, between Charleston and Somerville. And this was another thing I would talk about that I would think about that would benefit if we had a commuter rail line. Because the airport in between Somerville and Charleston, right there in North Charleston. You know what I'm saying? So, if they want people to get off the plane and instead of having to take a bus or a rental car, they could take a train, that would be a big benefit and a big boost to the economy, you know?
Oh, I know. Okay, so...
Oh, Vel, go ahead and take the tea.
Let's get off! Okay, to conclude about Charleston, and that condo, we tip off all over there. I get what you get. I get it. So the NIMBYs want to build a condo just to get rid of the rain.
Oh, I made it.
Yes.
Can I use your Gatorade bottle tomorrow and your Gatorade stuff
Okay.
for work?
David,
I
just asked you a question.
Yeah. Can you say it again?
Okay, so NIMBYs are trying to build condos just to get rid of the rails.
Yes. That's what exactly what they're doing. It's dirty and evil. It's sneaky, you know?
That was, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sneaky.
That's super villain level. And here at Team, they're using the BRT as a offshoot to say, oh, they are already building a transit system here in Charleston. When in reality, that transit system is going to be a failure and a boondoggle. You know?
They're going to be in a rude awakening. They don't realize it, but still.
They don't realize that the people who are smarter than them, who are transit research and do all that, are smarter than what they give credit to, you know?
Yeah.
I always say this.
I bet your ass that these NIMBYs are having to have college degrees because let's be honest.
Oh.
There's some people who don't have college degrees or having college, and some people who do have college degrees. But here's the kicker: college degrees don't matter if you're smart or not.
Exactly. It did one thing I hate about college degrees and why I think we didn't need to outright abolish college. Because, let's be honest, people are learning stuff that you would normally expect to learn in college by other methods.
Yeah, that's true.
College is literally becoming obsolete as we speak. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. But let's not get into that rabbit hole. Okay. Next topic is about Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh.
And I know. All right. We had enough of yapping. We had a lot of yapping. Okay, now about Thomas the Tank Engine. I've heard that they just about Thomas, we actually heard that they just finished celebrating their 79th anniversary.
Well, that's good.
For the 80th right now.
That's great. You know, like, to be honest, my wife is Vel, and I'm going to give you a shout out, baby. Is that you're one who actually getting me back into the fandom.
Oh yeah.
Am I right, Genesis?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like, there was a point when I started, like, when I was toward my end of middle school, beginning of high school, because I didn't want to be bullied, and, you know, because with me being autistic, I literally started hating Thomas because of all the crap, you know? Like, but now that I got older, I started warming back up to it again, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Oh my
Sometimes
god.
bullies.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Some people like Thomas because it's a train. It's a train-based show.
I know.
Listen, you know, I didn't start becoming a real fan when I watched Thomas the Tank Engine. Yet, I remember watching him as younger, as 8 years old or 7. Or that was when I was 6 years old. I remember Thomas as well. I remember watching my first episode of Thomas the Tank Engine because I had never seen Thomas before.
I agree with you. Oh, Valley going crazy on the game that you play.
I didn't pay attention. It was like a fast landing. I'm like, oh, my bad.
But I will say this, is that as I got older, I began to, you know, warm back up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I used to not like it back in high school because of bullying, you know?
Really, David? You didn't say so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I remember, I actually grew out of Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's not because I actually became older, but my sister was younger back then.
Mm-hmm. Like, at the time, like, if you like Thomas at a team of it, now times have changed, do you know?
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing about, most people assume that most rail fans are Thomas the Tank Engine fans, which, by the way, it is sort of true, but most of them aren't Thomas the Tank Engine fans. They might be people who are well trained and just kind of like them.
Oh, I know that for sure. And then saying that, you know, like bullying and stuff, and it's pretty annoying. Am I right?
It is pretty annoying. The bullies who bully the most normal people, let's say, if you like trains get bullied, those aren't normal people. They probably don't have a friend, or they don't actually have a hobby to what you do or something.
Agree. Ew. Why am I carrying?
And don't get me started on those people who actually protested on Columbia University. Jeez, those are not university students.
Those pro-Palestine idiots. They're stupid.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it, David. They're so biased.
Ew.
They're so biased, you know what I'm saying, David?
Listen,
They're having a biased treatment towards autistic kids.
these people are pro-Hamas.
Well, do these people even realize what Hamas would do to girls and gays?
And also
Do they even realize it? No. Because if these people friends were supporting Palestine, they told me that Israel is one of the most friendly countries when it comes to supporting gays.
And immigrants.
That too. And we failed the Jewish people, you know?
Really?
That's something we did. We failed the Jewish people because we swear never again. And look what happened. What, Hamas is doing. And these people are saying free Palestine, they're idiots. Because do they know what they would do to gays and girls over there? They would enslave girls, making them sex items.
Oh, yeah.
Item and animals. If you're gay, you're dead. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But here's the kicker. Most people
don't
who
like
are
transgender
attending
too.
these protests don't know what they're protesting for.
I know.
They don't even know where Palestine is on a map.
Or, and here my thing, or they didn't want the West to burn. Am I right?
No, there's a lot more going on. Here, wait till you hear this.
I'm pissed.
The people that are protesting are full-blown communists. They're full-blown communists.
Well, that explains everything.
Tell me about David.
Now here's the thing. I'm going for you. Just imagine if all this happened during September 11, 2001. Just imagine that. A lot of these people who supported Palestine, if they did that back then, they would all be in jail. They would all be getting charged with terrorism for supporting a terrorist group. Just think about it. It did have happened back almost 24 years ago.
Do anything at all.
Am I right?
Yep. You're right, David.
Yes, and I've heard some footage in that protest that they want to reconstruct the United States of America. They want to have a socialist revolution in America. And they thought that they want communism to rise in America. That's what they're saying.
Over our dead bodies. Over our dead bodies. Because these people, they don't care about equal. Because communism, and one thing I'm going to bring up that reality, communism don't care about equality. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Here's the thing. Yeah, except here's the thing. Communism has already tried. And people think that, like real communism, I mean, there is some internet incels that, think that communism has never been tried. And yet, there's some proof that it has actually been tried and it has been failed and had failed time and time again.
The only two countries that have successfully did it is Vietnam and Cuba. They're the only two countries. They're the outliers. But Cuba, on the other hand, it collapsed and now we speak.
Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing. They think that the United States is based. I mean, here's the thing. I cannot wrap around my head over these guys, over what they're saying. They say that the United States was founded over communist principles, which is a lie, actually. They don't know that. America is actually based on American ideals.
Alright, well, Brightline, I just made a meme about you.
David.
Oh, David.
Yeah.
What?
I just made a meme about you.
Look, David.
I see. But let me just say, let me just say that
Sorry, guys.
the original content with a that would both be the original one. Am I right?
No. You're actually mistaking democracy with communism because most people think about communism when it comes to the United States doesn't have. Well, the United States has a communist party inside the U.S., but it never took trash in it like it is right now. But
and remotely in California and Seattle, all places.
That's true, but here's the thing. America doesn't know what communism is because they had never experienced it. And thank goodness they haven't experienced it, because if they do, oh gosh, they might actually have the first dictator in American history.
Oh, I know. And here, Jane, I always say that the people who are doing the protest, they didn't want the West to burn, you know? I always say that. The people who are protesting didn't want the West to burn. They hate white males. If you're a white male, they're going to hate you no matter what. Even if you've done nothing wrong. And you know what, worse yet, and I'm going to bring it up, because with me being part Blackfoot and Cherokee Indian, but also being mixed with white, I have noticed this. It's something that I have noticed, that they are teaching in school to hate. If you're a white male, you get.
What's worse is that they're teaching people to hate America, which
I know that
kind of bugs me as an American.
It's very scary when you start realizing the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did crazy when you start realizing, you start saying, "Oh shit, yeah." But let's get back to the train stuff before we go down that rabbit hole.
Really, dude?
Yeah. Okay, let's get to Thomas, because you actually heard about the documentary of the Thomas Phantom, right?
Oh, I
have actually sent you a video about it.
I have heard about it. Oh, speaking of that, I got a new phone. So I both got an iPhone and a new Samsung, you know?
Yeah.
So I got 3 phones right now, but I'm trying to transfer everything to my new Samsung.
Okay, so to wrap this, Thomas the Tank Engine is one of my favorite shows, but hey. Okay, what do you think Thomas is going to do? Thinks that Apple is going to do with Thomas the Tank Engine during its 80th anniversary? I mean, they've made some episodes celebrating previous anniversaries of Thomas the Tank Engine, and they've actually released a Golden Thomas every 10 years.
Probably going to go bonkers, you know? They go crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They go crazy every couple of years for this stuff, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah.
I know they actually go crazy. I hope, does Charleston have a Thomas, though?
What, a Thomas the Tank Engine?
Do you guys have railroad museums?
We do got a railroad museum right there near the rail yard. One that I was talking to you about. Then we got a railroad museum up in Fairfield, South Carolina, up in inland, up in the upstate.
So does Thomas? So do they have Thomas?
Up in the upstate, yes, but down near the coast, no.
Okay, I remember back in Miami, in the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, there was Thomas. They actually had Thomas for a day or so. The day I was Thomas in Miami. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. But I will just say this: is that it always fun over KCCP rail tour of that steam engine.
CPKC.
Yeah. Have you been seeing the funny videos about it?
I had heard the articles, yes, but the videos about real fans reacting to it, you know.
There's right now a bingo card called the 2102 Chase Bingo.
Oh my gosh.
I just sent you it by not Discord but by Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, Brightline. Well, I've actually made a video about Brightline and its latest updates that was a week ago. 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god. Brightline, you're going to hate me for this.
What is it?
It on Instagram.
I had to go onto Instagram. Great.
I'm going
in there right now.
I got a couple of cursed photos for you.
Oh. So far, there's no Brightline update for today. But I've heard oh my gosh. Oh, great, Tyler. You're talking about oh gosh. Well, let's see here. I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize me for that. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, clearly. Oh, that's the Chase bingo that you were
Yep.
talking about.
And
we're yelling, here she comes.
look at
Thomas, kids.
yeah. Like literally someone already said that they got a bingo for everything already. For the
Holy smokes.
like literally
Someone just I love this page.
the bingo card. the 2102 Chase Bingo. Too fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, I know that the guy who actually owns this account, Shitty Edits Archives too. He's in the Harrison Trains Discord server.
Oh, I know.
Harrison's house Discord server.
You know, I did send him some of your curses.
Oh, brother. Don't tell me he actually just published the
No, I did send them, but look at some of the other curse photos I just sent you on there.
I actually saw some of these curse photos.
All right, because I sent you some of the juicy ones. Look at one in love with that locomotive.
Oh my goodness, this guy's simping for the Florida East Coast, well, not the Florida East Coast, but the
Seaboard.
LNN? Not Seaboard, oh yeah, the Seaboard system.
Yeah. Then look at the locomotive on top of it, going America style.
Oh, brother, we might need to send these railroads. I think we might need to send these locomotives to Afghanistan. That's to retake Afghanistan and knock over the Taliban.
Look at, you see the second locomotive above it?
Yeah.
Did someone order an American Express?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In like when I was looking at photo, I said, "Hey, they're gonna be funny," you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why the U.S. military hasn't more made these boys up. Like, I don't know why they actually made this. A tank on a train. A train. Geez, talk about a tank engine. You get it? You get the joke, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that I'm about to send a cursed meme about you.
Oh, David's going crazy.
And it on Instagram.
Hey, I shouldn't be carrying the express.
Like, DC ill, why am I carrying freight? Right, I should be carrying the express. I'm a splendid engine. I got you with the James meme again.
So you said spread engine, not a splendid engine. You said spread engine.
Oh, I meant
Now,
splendid
okay,
engine, you know?
Oh, that's a David Mitchell fail for you.
Oh,
See, now see. Oh my gosh, you're giving me some ammunition to fight back.
hey, well, I'm fine with it because, you know, I'm too hard to get with cursed memes, you know?
Yep. I thought David, you're too easy to
Val tried getting me, but, you know, she failed.
Hey, you knew I failed. You failed in my little pony meme.
To say,
Sorry, David.
but, yeah. But
So yes, so you're gonna make it. So you're gonna watch the unlikely phantom, right? Behind this particular Thompson tank, behind the phantom of the Thompson tank engine.
oh, I heard about it. That for sure.
Yeah. So Thomas is actually a legend at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's been entertaining children since for 79 years, and that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could say that for sure.
Yo, and it go.
Ugh.
I think that's the recent one.
I'll be honest.
Tell me about it, David.
Yeah, I mean, the fandom actually. I mean, they stopped making episodes in the 25th season. That was the season finale for Thomas and Friends.
Oh, I know. And here's the kicker. With the reboot with All End and Go,
Oh, yeah.
that was a disgrace, you know? Like,
Yeah, that was.
Like.
So the fandom was great. They just ruined my favorite TV show. They just ruined my boy.
Like, literally, they ruined it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's sad that...
Matt wants it for a new demographic.
Now here at Tanda, I'm going to bring up that it's sad. That they added an autistic character to it, you know? I would have loved for them to do the autistic character in older seasons, but All Engine Go, like, it literally. But
here's the thing about All Engines Go. It's not meant for adults. It's not meant for adults. Which it kind of makes sense. And number two, it's a kids show. But here are people who grew up with the show. And I think that's why Battle is losing those people, and they're actually replacing them with a newer demographic.
I know, but also everybody's saying that they're probably going to kill Thomas. You know, with, with the real character, it's probably going to kill it. You know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about this, the Thomas the Tank Engine, that basically literally said, if you're gonna kill Thomas and friends, we're gonna do all the episodes ourselves. We're gonna do some Thomas the Tank Engine related content ourselves. And they actually took it to their own hands.
Oh yeah.
Which I respect them.
Yeah, like the YouTube community. Like, let's be honest, the YouTube community is really saving it, you know? That's the kicker. There are reasons why YouTube is around, and I'm glad for having YouTube, because, let's be honest, none of this stuff would be getting out. Plus, also, you got to remember, and I'm going to bring it up, you got to remember trains with a Z, am I right? It was a big help for the community.
Oh yeah.
Like a big help. And everybody even said that, let me be honest, that Charlotte would have not gotten big if it weren't for that. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You're absolutely right. Hey, Thomas is actually a meme. I mean, I didn't know Maddle doesn't even know this.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally a meme. Thomas is in the meme culture. I mean, when you think of Thomas, you think about some other, like, he's memeable.
I know, like, I remember some of the Thomas memes that we did on live stream. Heck, I remember getting you with, the James reference, you know?
There's some creepy pastas of Thomas the Tank Engine, but we don't want to get into that. That's another...
There is one creepy pasta that I think is pretty good, and that's Soda Fallout. And that was created by TP Thunderbolt, I can remember.
That's pretty cool, though.
But let me just say this, is that Thomas is going to live on for a long time when it comes to, like, the community and, like, the creators on YouTube. That for sure. Oh, hey, Michael.
Jackson.
Michael in chat.
Michael Stetson?
Yep.
What's up, Michael?
What?
What's up, Mikey?
Like my new phone?
They've been bragging about David and Buddy.
We got 2 new phones.
It's 10:16 right now. It's getting late, so let's tackle the news.
Yeah, let's get to the news.
Oh, My Little Pony?
Let's get to the news, bud.
Yeah, let's get on to Google.com. All right, let's start up with something interesting. Let's start with CSX. Okay, here are the news articles revolving CSX. Police, semi-hit CSX overpass in Nashville, forcing I-40 traffic at I-24 to be diverted.
Ooh.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
It's not CSX related, but the accident happened on a CSX overpass.
Ooh, that sucked right there, Genesis. That really does, am I right?
Yeah, right. Lucky for CSX, that didn't happen. That accident is not on the rail line. It's on the interstate.
Oh, tell me about it.
Please talk about over interstates. Portion of I-40 shuts down after semi crashes into CSX overpass.
Ooh.
Okay, so it crashed.
crash into railroad infrastructure, what it did.
Yeah, that's what it did.
It's crazy when you think about it.
Okay, the preliminary report of 2024 CSX head-on collision.
Ooh.
That happens.
That was the ones that I would cover in our break-in.
Yeah. That was in Folkestone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. A 66-year-old man hit, killed by CSX train in Federal County. Oh, brother. Another guy who actually lost his life on a railroad crossing. That's really bad news for CSX. Which kind of, I feel bad for them. Send out to CPKC.
Oh, yeah.
CPKC video teases completion of first locomotive and new paint scheme. Oh my gosh, that was about 4 days ago.
Oh, yeah. That's up to
engineers and conductors vote in favor of strike action. Close to 10,000 railroad workers at CN and CPKC have voted to go on strike unless a deal can be reached with the railways, CN, both of them in the United States and Canada. So that's gonna be massive.
Oh, I know. They're probably going to, expand out to other places too,
Yeah, that's gonna be massive.
Yeah. That for sure.
Historic CPKC. Okay, here's the. I think this is the steam train you're talking about. Historic CPKC steam train will roll into Davenport May 10th. That's in Davenport, Iowa.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be cool. That for sure. Am I right, bud?
You're absolutely right. CPKC announces 2024 steam tour schedule dates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's go.
We got Calgary, Alberta, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, North Dakota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Franklin Park, Illinois, Davenport, Iowa, Kansas City, Missouri, Shreveport, Louisiana, Laredo, Texas, Monterrey, Mexico City. Okay, those are the locations that the steam train's going to pass.
It also going to go down to Mexico,
Yeah, I noticed. Next destination is going to be Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know that the train station in Kansas City is actually a national historic landmark.
Oh, I know. You know the NIMBY wanted to tear that down, but failed.
I mean, it's one of the most popular landmarks in the city. Kansas City.
Heck, the moment
That's funny because
the only reason they backed off because the railroad community went right after them. That for sure.
it's going to be hard for them to get rid of that station because it's a historic landmark.
Happen,
Yeah.
Dude.
But
Oh, great. I'm searching for Canadian Pacific, and I just searched for CPKC.
mm-hmm.
Canadian National. Okay. News. Admirers draws up contingency plans for rail strike in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's still blowing my mind at this point,
Canadian national keeper Jordy Vilches for 2024-2025. Oh.
Oh.
He's going to join the Buckeyes.
Oh.
Canadian, yeah. Can Canada move too much back start date for possible rail strike? Oh, brother. And here's the article that actually popped up on people before.
Oh,
National to move headquarters to new location in Montreal. Yes.
I'll wait until you get done. It on Messenger. It's funny.
Okay. Canada, like I said, Canada is pushing back dates for rail strikes. Which I hope the guys at Canadian National and CBKC actually figure this out. I hope they should possibly try to deal with the railroad workers.
I know.
Done before.
That for sure.
Okay, Canadian National to move headquarters to new location in Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah. Good.
Oh. Yeah.
That crazy.
That is new. Yeah. So CN is moving their headquarters. Railroad workers in Canada vote to go on strike. Oh, so it's not just the railroad engineers; it's also the port workers too.
That gonna be crazy. Oh, a little bit down, Vin. But
Federal government. Okay, we've actually talked about Canada. That's enough. All right, let's get down to BNSF.
Damn it!
Okay, jury finds BNSF railway contributed to 2 asbestos-related deaths in Montana town. Oh, brother.
Oh, did you see what I sent you on Messenger, bud?
No, I haven't. I'm busy with the rail news.
Alright, you'll see right after we get done with the news.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be in that railway. Jeez. The rail planning community is really pissed about the finding about that asbestos crisis in Montana.
Oh, yeah.
And worse off. Jeez. First, it's Montana Railing. Now this problem. Yeesh.
Wait, what other railroad they're buying in Montana?
Yeah, BNSF Railway contributed to 2 asbestos-related deaths in Montana town. Since it was the jury that found BNSF guilty, that's a pain in the ass right there.
Oh, yeah, that mean being that septic getting a little karma, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
With the top of that, I think it's pretty good, you know?
Yeah, BNSF bridge at Fort Madison, Iowa reopens after March strike. Okay, that's good. Hey, shit. Oh, brother. Okay, so BNSF bridge got shut down after being hit by a barge. That was just 3 days ago. Now they just reopened it again 3 days ago.
Like, it did crazy because BNSF it's starting to get a little oof, if you know what I mean. Well, it kind of poetic justice, if you know.
Yeah. Tehran, Dreams versus Beaches. 1 billion BNSF Alright, let's see. Let's check the chat. There's still no one in the chat right now, so.
Oh, I was watching you in chat, but
BNSF joins Federal Confidential Safety Reporting Program.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of.
But
That's enough news for PNSF. Let's head down to Union Pacific.
Hey, Day.
I know you're playing PUBG.
Union Pacific releases schedule for Big Boy Westward Bound
different
tour.
from the
Oh,
Mohawk
great!
version.
Another steam train tour.
Mm-hmm.
First, it was CPKC. Now it's
Holy
Union
shit.
Pacific.
Training is over.
Oh boy.
We got 2 ski tours. Let's go. Ski train tours.
I'm a man of the bullshit, man.
That's a crazy.
4014. Yeah. Big Boy number 4014 returns this summer with a couple display days in Louisville, California, and Ogden, Utah.
Ooh, that promising. That is very promising.
Yeah, Union Pacific launches communication channel to support 29 and grew.
Oh yeah.
Why Union Pacific Railroad safety audit matters to Houston? Oh. So Union Pacific is going to have a railroad safety audit.
At about time.
Houston.
At about time, am I right?
Nope.
Yeah, it was about time.
Like, here my team. This is what I'm going to be on about. Is that CXX, or not CXX, Union Pacific been ooping up just that bad at Norfolk Southern, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both like siblings to each other.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One is in the West Coast and the other is in the East Coast.
Yep. Norfolk Southern and Union Pacific. Both ooping each other up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny, you know?
Yeah, it is. Union Pacific undermined regulators' efforts to assess safety, U.S. agency says.
Ooh, that a lawsuit?
Yeah.
That is definitely a lawsuit right there. And that also going to be a lot of fines, too.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about damn time.
Yep.
And last but not least, Union Pacific courts industrial takers after buying rail service KC complex. Oh, brothers. So I think UP is going to compete with TPKC.
Oh, boy. Well, they're going to be crazy.
Yeah, that's something. Things are about to turn interesting.
Something really about to get interesting, that for sure.
Yeah. Let's go on with the last great railroad of the series. The butt of all jokes, Norfolk Southern.
Yep.
Okay, here's the first article. Activist investors shake up Norfolk Southern board. That was about 2 days ago.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, so we might have a few changes in the board of directors. Norfolk Southern investigation initiated by former Louisiana Attorney General Conswick and Bodie. Oh brother.
Oh boy. That's going to get messy.
Oh brother, things are about to get interesting. Activist Ancora wins 3 Norfolk Southern board seats, but will not oust the CEO. Which is fine, okay? It's fine.
It's good because they can't push their PSR as hard as they want, meaning they won't get away with it, you know? That
They
for
won't get away
sure.
with it.
That's the kicker.
You won't have. Activist investors win 3 normal board seats, but won't have control to acquire seats. So, Disney, if you're hearing this, I know you're not a real estate company, but if you're hearing this, this is about to happen to you as well.
Mm-hmm. With Disney about to get oofed too.
Okay, activist wins 3 board seats as U.S. Railroad Norfolk Southern, but fails to out CEO, which is good. At least we got something there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I hope they actually turn things around.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You know, one of the big, Union Pacific needs this badly, actually.
Oh yeah, they needed it, you know?
Yeah, they might need to change their board of directors as well.
That kicker.
As well as the NSF.
Mm-hmm. If we could get their board of directors, oof, it might be a more promising thing for us, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Now let's head to Amtrak.
Oh yeah.
Finally. Just to end the news segment, the rail news segment. Amtrak talks Connecticut River Bridge replacement, high-speed rail planning. Oh, brother.
Ooh.
So they're going to replace a bridge in Connecticut.
That's
That's
good.
Interesting.
That's good.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm looking forward to right there.
Oh, not only that, it's going to be a high-speed rail bypass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brother. That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
I took my kids on their first Amtrak. Our $336 round-trip train to New York City had significant delays, but I do it again.
That's the thing. People would rather take the train and deal with the delays now instead of, having to fight with planes in the car, With a big shift right there, Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Amtrak no longer has to live hand-to-mouth after being started funding for decades, CEO says.
Mm-hmm. That right. That right. The tables have finally turned. Am I right?
Yeah, we're winning.
Hopefully
Amtrak is expanding. Yeah, hopefully we gotta have high-speed rail.
Mm-hmm. Heck, we already got it up in the Northeast, with the kicker.
Yes. Yes, I'm waiting for their inaugural. I'm waiting for those XLs to be up and running into service.
But yeah.
Okay, Amtrak is expanding its service between Minneapolis and Chicago.
Oh, hello, Great Trains Adventure.
Hey, Great Trains Adventure, what's up?
Oh, hello there. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's not in my live stream, he's not subscribed, but anything but shout out to him.
I know. Dude, I gotta get more people over to your YouTube channel, too. I'm probably going to start, promoting your channel to help you get subscribers,
Yeah. Funny enough, most people watch my videos, but most of them are not subscribers.
I know. I think what I need to start doing, and hear me out what I think I need to start doing is start getting people to go over to your channel, too, like, by promoting it,
Yeah. Might do a collab soon. Oh, we're doing a collab right now.
Yeah, we're doing a collab right now. But dang it, people are wanting to take trains more now again than back then. Oh, Val.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need you to send me about $10 to $15. How much do you have? 4?
It's 10.
Ooh, never mind. Sorry, I've been talking to your wife.
Okay, let's end this live stream at 10:50.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Amtrak announces new route between St. Paul and Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And another article, Amtrak is expanding its service between Minneapolis and Chicago. It's always Chicago that has these.
Well,
two routes.
Well, it is the railroad hub of the U.S.
That explains everything.
Yep. And you gotta factor that in anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And finally, how the Northeast Corridor became Amtrak's essential rail line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't know if the Northeast Corridor is one of the most important rail infrastructure in the U.S. linking 8 states in the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're done with Amtrak. We're done with the news segment, railroad news segment. Let's go down to the meme segment. This time, it's going to be Thomas the Tank Engine memes.
Oh, yeah. And this time, they're probably going to be sent on Discord. You know?
Who knows? As you turn on your location on your phone, Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. That's Google in a nutshell for you.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, I did.
ah.
I just did.
That hobby is funny. I'm not going to lie about that.
It's accurate as hell.
It's just so funny when you realize it. You know what I mean?
Okay, back to one of your memes. Of course, I'm actually sticking to the theme today because it's actually on the mainline special with Thomas the Tank Engine. So why not?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, did you have a meme? Send me one of your memes.
Oh, I already sent you my memes already.
Oh, okay. Guess. Okay. Oh, brother. You're gonna hate me for this. This is cursed. Yeah, that's a bit dirty. That's a dirty meme.
Ooh.
That is a dirty meme.
Oh, yeah. It is.
Good luck sleeping tonight, and hopefully your childhood is ruined. LOL. Be made by WM Dragon 31. Oh my gosh. At this. You remember the E2, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned that Thomas is based off of.
Mm-hmm. I remember the E2.
Yeah. Hold on. It's upload. Okay, there we go. Here's Thomas' dedication, and here's the model that he's based off of.
I know, that technically means Thomas is an extinct engine.
Really, David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because none of his class survived, Vel. He beat on the E2s.
E2s?
With our esteem locomotive series that were from the United Kingdom.
Oh.
None of those models survived, but Thomas is based on them. Am I right?
Brother, get ready for another. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Get ready for another person. Another actor ruined by drugs and alcohol.
Oh, the Choo Choo Charlie meme.
What's that Choo Choo Charlie mean?
It's from a game. It's from an indie game creator. He also a YouTuber. Became super famous. But yeah, that pretty funny one right there, bud.
Right.
All right, I managed to pull some money together for an Uber ride to work tomorrow.
Really, David?
Yeah.
This is gonna be the last meme of the live stream.
Oh yeah, that for sure. Oh.
When you invite your girlfriend over to Smash and she pulls out the Switch, Thomas had never felt such pain before.
Oh my god. That dirty. That is just dirty. Cheeky, but dirty.
Who? Me?
Okay,
It is.
that. You heard about the Smash trend, right?
Oh yeah.
The girlfriend, I think she wanted to play Smash. Well, like Smash, Wario World or something. It's a Nintendo game.
Oh shit. See if I can
I know it's a sex meaning, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Final words. I hope you enjoy the live stream.
And crates up now. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. We have arrived at the table. Bye, guys, and have a nice night.